Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Minecraft. Hope everybody's having a great day. I'm doing fantastic. Today is episode 201. Still can't believe we're over 200 episodes in this series. That's insane. Anyways, guys, I've got a great episode planned for you. Question of the day for today is, what is one experience in your life that kind of changed the way that you look at things? For me, personally, is when my mom died. I kind of took a lot of things for granted, like a lot of things for granted before that, and when she passed, it was kind of like a really big eye-opener that I should be living life more in the moment rather than focusing what's on the future, because I'm never going to live in the moment if I do that. So, unfortunately, it took her passing for me to see that. But what are some things that you've had in your life that has happened that's kind of changed the way that you see things? So let me know down in the comment section below. So, if you guys enjoy Let's Play Minecraft and you want to see more, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps out. As always, if you want to get up-to-date notifications, make sure you follow me on Twitter at iJevin. So what are we doing today? Well, the first thing I think I want to do today is I want to start planning for like a mega potion room. We don't really use potions, but it would be good to have them when we need them. So with that being said, I have a couple different location ideas that I want to use for the potion room. Let me fly here. So the first one is going to be the pyramid. Although we already kind of have our strip mine there, that could be a good idea. The second one is somewhere along the nature reserve over here. Now the problem with using the nature reserve is that our storage room is going to be there. And there's probably going to be a lot of item frames, which kind of is going to make that a little bit difficult. So I'm thinking probably not nature reserve. We could use the ruins base, or we could come like way over here somewhere and use a place that we've never really worked on yet. But we'll have to figure out some way to get into here. So the first thing that we're going to be working on with the potion room, though, the idea is doing a nether wart farm. And I want to have like a lot of backup nether wart. Now I know nether wart really doesn't have much use right now besides, for potions, but in the future it could come in handy. So, in all honesty, I think I kind of want to start working over this way some. If you don't know what this is already, this is a tunnel that we will be working on eventually. One of those projects, you know what I mean? Comes through here, and then it runs along the side of this mountain. We have like all this landscape that we really haven't even touched yet. And I'm thinking somewhere along here could sort of be like the perfect thing for this. Have like a little cave that leads into the potion room, you know what I mean? Like, that could work out pretty well. It also goes over here, so right there could work too. And then I'm pretty sure it goes maybe over here. I don't know, there's like a little pathway that I made. But I'm thinking I probably want it closer to everything else. I'm thinking probably along here is going to work best. So now that we've got a scouted out location for the potion room, do we want the potions to be with the nether wart? I'm thinking so. And I kind of have like a cool idea for like a drop potion, or not a drop potion, but a drop nether wart farm. So I'm going to get some material together, and I think I'm going to probably get a little bit of digging done as well. When I come back, we'll start building this. Okay, guys. I had to block the entrance. There was too many baddies trying to get me. So I've been working on this. I've just dig a little room out here. I'm not worrying about this at all today. Right now, we're going to work on a function to make sure that this works. So I want all of my nether wart to fall down this hole right here. When I hit a button, I want all of it to flow there. So I was thinking that if... I'm not sure how long I can reach in this game. I think it's like 4 or 5 blocks, maybe. Okay, 5 blocks is kind of a stretch. That will be pretty hard to do every single time, but 4 is pretty easy. So I'm thinking if we go maybe 4 blocks all the way around, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we just fill all this in, just like that. So this will give us a platform for our nether wart to grow that we can easily access. So what I'm thinking is, fill all that in. Let me grab some blocks here. There'll be like a wall right here, and then that wall will continue over here, because I really don't need to walk all the way around. I guess we don't really need it on all sides, just on this side really, because that's going to be sort of close to the entrance anyways. So we'll be able to, there'll be like a probably a 2 wide pathway here, something like this. And we'll probably enter from this side. Something like that right there. So we'll walk in, and we'll be able to replant all of these really really quickly. Now comes the hard part. How are we going to make this work? How are we going to get all of the water in here without flooding this entire room? That is the question. Huh. So since we have the pathway here, it doesn't really work that well. The water would need to at least flow down in the corners, like right here, and then that should put it, you know, here, 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 and there. That should make it work enough to want to go that way. The only problem is that I'm not sure how I could do that. Oh, you know what we could do? Make a crafting table. We could do something like maybe half slabs? If we put half slabs like right here. I can't really see that though. What about right there? No, I still can't really reach that. I need to be able to have clear sight on the whole thing. Alright, well if that doesn't work, then we could use these. We could try fin skates. Water won't flow through fin skates. So we could put that there. Oops. That there. And then walk up, plant, close the door. And then just whenever it's time to replant, we could just make sure that we have it set up like that. That could actually work. Then we would just need a redstone circuit above us, releasing pistons to release all the water in. And to make sure that we have signs over there so all the everything flows correctly. That could actually work pretty well. Let me go ahead and work on this just a tiny bit more here. We want to make sure that we don't lose anything, right? So let's make sure all this is filled in. There we go. Pretty sure Nether Wart doesn't need light, but fill all this back in so no mobs spawn. Okay. There. So we're going to need a decent amount of wood here. Fill all this and let me get rid of that. I think that'll work though. That should totally work. That or we could use fence or signs. Signs would also block water. Might be a little bit better to use too. What do we like better? Do we like signs or do we like fence gates? Signs would be probably easier to make. Then we could just do this all the way around. I think I might actually use signs. Easy to walk through. Okay. How's the corner going to work with that, though? We could put a corner pillar in. Like right here or something. To just walk around it. Obviously, we would need to make our pathway a little bit bigger, but that could work. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. And then move this out of the way, making that 2 again. We could probably just make the pathway 3 all the way around. Okay, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use signs, and I need to get the redstone set up for it still. So, with 3 wide, same with over here. There we go. Get rid of all that. So something like that, we'll have a wall here. This is one of the things I like about Minecraft the most, is like trying to figure out what you want to do. Probably my favorite. Alright, so something like that's going to work perfect. So let me go ahead and work on this a little bit more, and I'll be back. I've been working at this. All the signs are in place. All the redstone on top is finished. So there's a lever over here. And this is just a temporary spot for the lever. But if I flick this lever, it will then wash all of the nether wart down, I think. This is the first time I've ever tried it. Oh no, I forgot to put pistons right here. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so we're gonna have to figure something out for that then. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Okay, so I'll go ahead and quickly show you the redstone circuit and what I did to fix that, or not fix it, but to do it. It's pretty simple actually. Go upwards, oh, and fall down. Let me try that again. All right, up, up, There we go. So pretty simple setup. Just extended piston signs holding the water in, and then you flip the lever, it retracts the pistons, lets the water flow. The only issue is, as you saw, the water is flowing in the middle instead of going all the way over. I'm trying to think about how I could fix that. We could make it, instead of having a drop here... Okay, I've actually got a kind of an idea here. Instead of having a drop here, we could simply put hoppers right here. Let me see if I have any rockets real fast. I have one. Better make it a good one. There we go. So let's see if I can find some hoppers really quickly. Okay. Anything in here? If anything, I could probably just make some. Chests. Need at least 4 chests. I don't know if I... Apparently I have 56 trap chests. There we go. Doesn't look like I have any regular loose iron here. Let me grab some rockets really quickly. Do not have any duration 3 ones. I ain't about that duration 1 life. No, okay. Grab you. I'm pretty sure I have iron right up here. There might even be hoppers in here, too. Hoppers are the one things that I have the most trouble with here. There we go. So we got iron. Alright, let's make some hoppers. There we go. And then I should just be able to fly right over the mountain. Ow. Or through the mountain. And then entrance is right here. Nailed it. Okay. So instead of having the setup where we had it, we would simply just put 4 hoppers right there. And I'm gonna have to maybe make this thing a walk around now, because of how it's set up. But doing it like that would give us the opportunity. Now, for this example, I'm only going to have it this side, but I think I'm going to do it on all 4 sides, actually. I'm going to get rid of the center point there. Look at that. Can't see him there. So we had 4 of them there. Oops, click that down. Is it really going that slow? Oh, I can't see. Okay, so now that that's there, let's go down. I don't know. Oh, so the water is escaping through. I think I broke a sign on accident. And all of them should be in here. Yeah, so that worked out pretty well. So now we'll just need to make this thing a walk around, and then we'll have a way to collect all of the nether wart, like, no problem. So I've been working on the farm. I think we're ready to go. And I basically expanded it, and then I switched to fence gates. I just like fence gates a little bit better, I think. Although placing the nether wart, looks like we're gonna have to be inside of the fence to make it work. So there. I'm trying random spots here. I just want to make sure that it's gonna work good. Okay. Pretty sure we'll be okay though. I'm using the same piston setup as before. Maybe signs would have been better. And here's the lever. Go ahead and hit that. And then everything should flow right towards the middle. Oh, it's not going in the hoppers. No! Why is it not going in the hoppers for? Interesting. Try that again. Huh. Weird. It's not going in the hoppers. Well, I wonder if any of it went in the hoppers. Check. 2. Okay, so 2 went in there. I'm thinking if we're going to fix that... Man, that sucks. I thought that was going to really work. There's got to be a way to force that over. Hold on. Grab you. There we go. Okay, so if we have that sitting there... Hey, I'm going to go ahead and collect that real fast. Or not. Up. Let's put that back. Alright, so we've got to figure out a way to get that to work. I'm probably going to lose that nether wart. I can't collect it. Do I have enough to make any more hoppers? Not really. I was going to say we could put 4 hoppers or more hoppers around the outside edge of that, but that kind of defeats the whole purpose. Huh. Okay, I think the last change that I'll need to make to this is this right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to collect these. Collect all that. There we go. And instead of having the collection in the ground there, I'm just going to put maybe some pillars here to kind of block everything from flowing towards the middle. Like that, and then I'll have hoppers in the ground around it. I think that should fix it. That's probably... I don't think I'm going to work on this anymore today, though. Although I kind of do want to finish it. Alright, I'm going to do one more thing. Also going to work on a design, I think. So I'll be back once I have that all set up. Okay, guys. So, I am good to go, I think. I've got all the design done, so let's talk about that. I decided to use the polished blocks in the bottom. I think that's andesite, right? Yeah, so that's polished andesite with stone. Then the detail blocks are stone brick in the middle. Right now the lever is just right here. If you flick the lever, runs that, and that'll get everything in the middle. So this is going to be our nether wart farm for our potion room, and it's finally done. It took quite a while to get done, to develop it. But I'm very, very happy with how it turned out. I couldn't ask for any more than what it is. I do think that's probably going to do it for this episode of Let's Play Minecraft, though. I hope everybody has a fantastic day. I want to thank you all for watching. This is iJevin. Peace out.